All right, hello everyone. My name is Master Krenz. If you don't know me, I'm the chief instructor here at Martial Arts America. So this is the number 2 in the video series of personal protection or self-defense basics. We like to call it personal safety rather than self-defense, but the self-defense is the words people know. So today's seminar is on rotating and collapsing principles. So we're going to demonstrate them, and then we're going to go through some very intense knowledge about these things. So as you're training at home, we want to improve your knowledge, improve your understanding of these personal safety skills. The only way to get good at them, though, is to practice. Understand, skill does not come just by learning the answers. So it's very important to practice at home. But rule number 1, before you practice anything at home, you must ask permission every single time of your parents or guardians. Okay? Rule number 2 there, take care, be safe. Your job is to protect your partner. So now remember, as you practice, especially these things, because these are verses like somebody grabs the wrist, the shoulder, the lapels, things like that. Somebody says, well, this stuff doesn't really work, so you can't get away. You have to let them know, well, you're using self-control. You're not stomping and breaking in their instep or poking them in the eyes. You don't do it. You practice the skills without actually injuring your partner. So if you needed to use this stuff, it will work. This stuff is all practiced, it's all proven, it's all based on instinctive response. So it's really good techniques. So remember, the video is up, the quiz and the answer sheet. There's a quiz that goes along each one of these videos. So you can get the quiz up on buildinggreatcharacter.com in the library. There are links to download a PDF of the answer key and then of the quiz itself. So here's the process. It's the same for all these videos, but I'll review really quickly. Watch the video, then go look at the quiz and take the quiz. Don't read the quiz, then go watch the video first. I want you to really be listening very intently. Go take the quiz. Give someone the answer key, ask them to check your quiz. If you got a couple of them wrong, which everybody does, even our most advanced students usually miss a couple, no matter how many you miss, if it's 10, 20, it doesn't make a difference. Go back, watch the video again, then go take the quiz again till you get 100% right. When you got 100%, take a picture of yourself with your sheets, write 100%, write 100 on there somewhere, and send it to us, okay? Then you will earn a red star for your uniform. In order to graduate to purple belt or above, you're going to need to earn at least 4, and by the time I'm done, there's probably going to be 5 or 6 of these different videos, so you're going to need to earn at least 4, 5, or 6 stars in order to be able to move from the basic program to the intermediate program. So, all right, so the first thing we're going to do, though, is Mrs. Olson and I are going to demonstrate the skills, and then I'm going to go back step by step through them and explain them, all of the details. So, Mrs. Olson, all right, so remember, it's called collapsing principle or rotating. We'll start with rotating principle. Remember, these are not techniques, guys. It's not what do I do if. This is a principle for any kind of grab. You can use a rotating principle. So it's if they were to reach out and grab us, single hand, double hand, to do a wrist grab, okay? They can grab us from the side, from the back. It makes no difference. It's all the same concept and principle. We learn to rotate our body to generate the power or the force that we need to escape. So here we go, real simple. She's going to grab here, a lapel grab or a shoulder grab, basically one of the most common grabs. Okay? I'm going to put my hands together. I don't want to interlace my hands ever. If I do that, so if she interlaces her hands, I do this, she can't pull her hands apart. So when she grabs, I go over the top. We want to, what's called trap, I'll talk about all this in a minute. We want to put our hands together. We want to trap the weakness, and here it's the thumb and the wrist, and then we step back. Footwork is critical. I step back, arms are in, and I rotate. And if I do it once and it doesn't work, I can try it again. I can switch, step back, and go the other direction. So we do 1, 2, 3, keep going until we get away. So it's rotate. If she, here, oh, they grab there. I can go here. Always remember this step. Footwork is the foundation. I step back, I rotate. Maybe she grabs here. I bring this arm up for whatever reason I can't get these together. I step back still, I rotate, use my core, and I block across. So I can do it single arm. If we ever get a chance, we want to be able to do those, though, hands together gives us more power. from the back, I can step over and come across. So I can't trap, but I sure can use both hands and block across. Okay? So front, side, remember the front, the back, and the side are pretty close the same. So she grabs from the front, that's a front grab. She grabs me from the side, I can turn and face her, it becomes a front grab. She grabbed me from the rear, I turn it sideways, or if I want, I turn and face her all the way. But I want to rotate. Remember, hands up. We talked about this from your very first class. All the way through all your black belt training. Hands up, hands up. This is why. So you're all ready, okay? I might come elbow up. I might bring it across and block here. So I can rotate whatever's comfortable. I want to turn and spin that body, okay? Whether it's, if she does one, I can trap one. Nope, she's got two. So I can trap one, break free, and rotate the other way. So I can rotate, rotate, rotate. Don't do the same thing 2, 3, 4 times in a row if it doesn't work. Do it once, try it twice, bam, go the other direction. Use your voice. Yell, stop, let go, leave me alone. Remember, move your feet, move your feet, move your feet. Step across as I need to. Step back as I need to. Whatever I have room for in my space, make sure. Because we want to move turn our head, our shoulders, and our waist, or our core, as we rotate. It's not our arms. Our arms don't do any of the work. We lock, we step, we rotate. My arms didn't do anything. So that's rotating principle. Again, against any kind of a grab, wherever they grab us. Oh, she grabbed my wrist. What do? I put my hands together, and I step back, and I turn away. She grabs both hands. I grab, I step, I go away. So I turn, I can rotate. No matter what, I'm using the power of my core. Remember, the person that grabs you is usually bigger, stronger, and faster than you. You will not win a wrestling match. So, rotating principle. Now collapsing. Same concept, and remember this. If they've got a hold of us, they've grabbed us, we already made a lot of mistakes. We already let them get within our safety gap, that's 6 feet. We also didn't use our befores. We must not have been ready. But they got a hold of us now, so now it's too late to do our befores. What do we do before someone grabs us? So from here, I might have tried to, she grabs, that's what good cold. And I went, well, that didn't work too, oh gosh. I'm gonna put hands together. Now I'm going to collapse, but I'm not gonna bend. I'm going to drop my body as I strip the hand. Come back up, my hands are up. Whenever we get away, whenever we break free, we always want to move offline and move to a safe distance, which is 6 feet or more. Okay? So she grabs here. I trap. I step back. I not bend. I drop. I move back. Hands up. Stay away. Leave me alone. Okay? She grabs with both hands. I could go over both of them, but a lot of times I could collapse on one and then rotate on the other. And remember again, I try to collapse. That doesn't work. I try to collapse. That doesn't work. I rotate. So you combine collapsing and rotating into a powerful set of principles and tools that will let you escape. She grabs from the back. So when we can collapse with the hands, the forearms, and what's called the upper arms. So here, I bring my hands, I step. Again, it's all about the footwork, guys. Most important part. Hands up, I step, I bring this, and now I drop straight down. Not with the arm, with the legs. Not with the back, with the legs. I drop using my weight. So no matter how big or giant or tall they are, they're not going to be able to hold up your weight. So rotating and collapsing. All right, thank you, Ms. Olson. We'll probably have you back here in a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to go through some concepts. I wanted you to see what we're doing. Now I want to go through some of these very important principles and concepts inside this. So, from here. All right. For these principles, we'll be working from the position or the mindset that the attacker has gotten within your safety gap. Meaning they've already got a hold of you. Our goal for the befores is to keep them away, not let them grab or hold on to us. With these, we're assuming they've already got us. We already made a mistake. We missed the cues. We didn't read their body language. They've got a hold of us. Okay? There's no reason to get all excited. Oh, man, just relax. There's tools. Okay? You were not ready when they grabbed you. Also, you did not use your before skills to keep them away. Trying to pull away when someone grabs you. Mrs. Olson, come on, here we go.
Yes, sir.
So trying to pull away. So she grabs hold. If I try to pull away, it's just going to be a wrestling match. And she's bigger than me. She's stronger than me. I'm going to lose that every single time. So trying to pull away is just going to result in a wrestling match, which you will lose. Remember, as I said, most times your attacker will be bigger, stronger, and faster than you. A smaller person generally doesn't come up and grab hold. A smaller person might attack a bigger person by hitting, tackling, and wrestling. But a smaller person generally doesn't go to grab hold because they can't control, they're not strong enough. You will not, remember that, you will not win a battle of strength. Rotating and collapsing are not techniques. Techniques like, well, what do I do when they grab here? What do I grab here? If you've got to think of what technique to do, it won't work under stress. This is a principle. No matter how they grab, I just rotate and I collapse. It's so simple. It's basic. It's automatic. They grab, I turn and rotate. So rotating and collapsing. Your goal is to isolate their weakness and attack with your whole body. So Mrs. Olson, if she comes out here, so this is what I mean when we isolate the weakness. Say she grabs hold at her. So her wrist is the smallest part in his thumb. So when I go here, when I attack this thing, the wrist is going to bend. So I attack and the wrist bends and the fingers open. So the wrist, on all of the grabs, the wrist tends to be the weakness. Which if I collapse, I'm attacking the wrist so it bends this way and she's forced to let go. So from here, the wrist hand goes up as the arm goes down as I collapse. So the weakness tends to be the grip and the wrist. And that's what we're attacking. That's what we're going to isolate by trapping and then rotating or collapsing. Okay? The law of resistance. Whatever you do, they're going to fight. Whatever that you do, they're going to try to stop whatever you're trying to do. So if they grab and you start pulling back, they're going to pull back. If you start moving at them, they're going to push you away. They're going to, it's called the law of resistance. It's instinctive. Someone grabs you, someone's trying to control you. Whatever you do, they will try to resist it. Okay? So the law of resistance, they will attempt to stop whatever you do. All right, the rotating principle. Here we go. Footwork sets up your rotation. I showed you that. Backward, across, sideways. It will depend on what area you've got, what things are there and stuff. There may be a bunch of furniture around you and you want to step back and there's something there. Oh, I can't. So maybe I step forward and turn. Footwork is the key. Connect your hands, as I showed you, whenever you can for maximum power. Turn your head, your shoulders, and your hips when you rotate. Eyes lead, shoulders, and hips. Rotate everything. Okay? This may seem a little odd because most times we say focus on the attacker. In this case, I want you to turn your head. I want you to lead with that head. You want to lead. And turn and rotate. And then bring your eyes back as you step to a safe position. But you need to generate as much power with your whole body as you can. We talked about isolate and trap their weakness. Change direction quickly if necessary. I go this way. Oh wait, bam! I quickly go back the other way. Why? The law of resistance. I go this way, they're going to tense up. And I'm trying to push their arm this way, so they're pushing it that way. So then I go back the other way. So direction, bam, back the other way. Change direction quickly. Step forward, backward, sideways, or across as necessary. So step, turn. So I might go like this. I might step back and turn this way. I step back and turn this way. The concept is step, turn, repeat, 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 repeat until you get away. Okay? After breaking free, quickly move to a safe distance. Now, all of these scenarios and all the befores are all scenarios where we are trying not to hurt the person, and they're not really being aggressive. Maybe they grabbed us, but they didn't realize we don't want them to hold on to us. It's a little bit of a bully, and I don't necessarily, we don't necessarily want to fight, but it might get to the point where this person's being aggressive. They might be trying to pull and take us away, or it's a bully who might hurt us. In that case, we need to strike. We need to do something to distract them and to break their balance. That's our purpose. We want to distract them and break their balance. So, Mrs. Olson, if you can come out here, please. So, before I do, so she grabs, before I do I'm going to do a distraction. So it could be a palm straight to the bridge of the nose. It'll make the eyes water. Automatically makes them close their eyes. So I go here, and then I rotate. Okay? Fingertips to the eyes. That's a dangerous one. But if it's a bigger person, someone bigger, stronger than you, trying to hurt you or take you away, you don't be nice. You do whatever it takes to get away and stay away and be safe. A palm strike to the sternum. So here she grabs here. So we never punch with our fist in self-defense. You'll break your hand. But a palm strike, right to the takes the breath away. It's like, oh man, it's a stunning strike. So all of these are designed to stun them, break their focus, so I can, and in some cases, break their balance. So I can use my skills, my principles to get away. The stomp. I love the stomp. It's hard to defend the stomp. They're focused up here, and I stomped on her foot. Now all of a sudden I go and break away. When we break their focus and break their balance, we take up to 75% of their strength away. So it's a powerful technique. Kick to the shin. Boom. Kick to the knee. All of those, they break the balance, take the focus from high to low. Come on a little closer. Here we go. This is one of my favorite ones. Whack! Slap. It's a mental and emotional stun to get slapped. It's very powerful. It's like, whoa! In the meantime, I'm rotating or collapsing. If for whatever reason they're bent over, I can do a rising elbow. We practice come right up here up the middle, come to the chin, the nose, just depending on where their face is. So all of those are distractions. Okay? If after I get away, they try to come, I could use those as follow-up techniques as well. The palm strike, the palm strike to the nose, the palm strike to the sternum, the fingers to the eyes, the kick to the shin, the stomp. So I try to get away, I try to go to a safe area, they grab me again quick, I may have to follow up again. So we do as little as possible to get away as safely and quickly as we can. Our goal is never to hurt someone, but more important, we always want to take care of ourselves. Be safe, stay safe, use these techniques as you need to. They're not toys. When we practice, we don't hit our partner, we full speed, full power, but we come close but don't hit them. Practice with speed and power, guys, but don't hurt your partner. All right, so that's rotating principle. Now the collapsing principle concepts. Connect your hands, again, connect your hands whenever possible to add more power or maximum power. We talk, don't interlace your fingers. It's a natural thing. When you grab, like you're clapping hands, that's where we connect. That way if I need to, I can quickly release, but I still have the power. Use your footwork to get in the best position. If I'm going to collapse, I may step forward, I may step across, I may step back. I step whatever way I need to in order to get in position to do that collapse. Use your hands, your forearms, and your upper arms for collapsing. I can come across, collapse on the forearm. I can collapse with the hands. I can here, I can go here and collapse down. I could go here and collapse down there. So all of those. Don't bend at your waist, because this is probably the biggest mistake we see. People are bending at the waist. You have very little power. You have so much more weight. Your whole body weight drops down. Okay? That's the next one. Drop straight down. Don't bend forward, don't bend, drop straight down. Get back up immediately with your hands in your guard position as you move away, verbalizing, stay away, leave me alone, get away, get away, get away. Move to a safe distance as you break free. Remember to combine rotating, collapsing. You could rotate, rotate, collapse, 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 rotate. You just don't give up. You just don't give up. Remember in life, persistence prevails when all else fails. What is persistence? Never give up, never give up, never give up. Sir, when someone grabs you, you just don't stop until you get free. For more aggressive scenarios, someone's trying to hurt you, trying to take you away. Maybe they grab you and they're getting ready to punch you. Then you need to use those distractions and attack the balance. Attack the legs, it breaks the balance. Eyes, breaks their focus and their balance. Okay? So we use the same attacks or the same striking techniques that I talked about for the rotating principle. You use the same stuff for collapsing. All right, guys, these are two very simple but very powerful skills. They're some of the most common. So if you get really good at befores and you are really good at rotating and collapsing, You will have a powerful skill set in your toolbox if you need to get away. The person or the kids that don't know what to do, they have no skills, they haven't trained at all, they're just going to get afraid and scream and cry. They have no hope. You don't need to be afraid. Our goal is to empower you with the knowledge, the skills, and the confidence to stand up and defend yourself, because you are worth it. You are a great person. So we want you to defend yourself if you need to. Again, these are not games and toys. As I told you at the beginning, ask permission every time before you practice. Remember, if you have questions, guys, send an email to us, maa1982@gmail.com, or call us 887-7545. Thank you. Great job. Good training.